Okay, let's dive right into this explainer. Today, we're embarking on a seriously inspiring journey to unlock your true potential. Have you ever wondered what makes some people just incredibly successful while others kind of stumble along the way? Well, we're going to explore the fascinating mechanics of talent, humility, and the willingness to learn. So, get comfortable and let's start unlocking what makes you, well, you.
Let me ask you a question. Do you know your own hidden superpower? Seriously, think about it. Most of the time, we walk around completely unaware of what we're actually capable of achieving. Sometimes that incredible, mind-blowing talent is just waiting for the right moment or even the right person to bring it out into the open.
So to solve this mystery of finding that superpower, we're going to look at two incredibly powerful stories. They're going to teach us all about humility, mentorship, and honestly just the courage to try new things. One is a bit of a cautionary tale, and the other is this massively inspiring real-life story of a legendary athlete.
Part 1. The Cautionary Tale. Rohit the Sculptor.
So picture this. In a quiet village, there's a young orphan named Rohit. He's learning the delicate art of clay sculpting from his wise mentor Shambhu Kaka. And they lived by this one really simple philosophy. Shambhu Kaka taught him that a true artist considers himself a new student every single day. The second your hunger to learn dies, your art dies right along with it. Being a student isn't just a school thing, it's a lifelong mindset.
Let's track how this played out. In year 1, Rohit is humble, right? And his art is just flourishing. But then, this wealthy collector visits, sees Rohit's brilliant work, and invites him to host a massive exhibition in the city. Boom! His statues sell for hundreds of thousands of rupees. The media completely crowns him a star. But suddenly, we hit year 2. Arrogant city star. Rohit trades his simple clothes for flashy silk, he goes back to the village, and when his mentor suggests this tiny, helpful improvement to a statue's face, Rohit absolutely snaps. He arrogantly tells him he doesn't need an old man's advice anymore, and he literally stops practicing. And well, that leads directly to year 3, a failed artist in massive debt. At his next exhibition, his unpracticed, lifeless statues just don't sell. The critics notice the magic is totally gone, and his entire new empire just crumbles.
So, broken, penniless, and finally humbled, Rohit goes back to his village in tears, admitting his huge mistake. To help him understand exactly where he went wrong, Shambhu Kaka shows Rohit a lump of dry clay and asks, "Can this be molded?" Obviously no way. But add some water, making it wet clay, and suddenly it's moldable again. He explained that our minds literally have to remain like wet clay, soft, humble, and always ready to learn. The second the intoxication of success dries us out and makes us arrogant and inflexible like that dry clay, our downfall is pretty much guaranteed.
Think about your own life for a second. Have you ever refused to try a new game, or maybe brushed off advice from a teacher or a parent, just because you thought you already knew best? Honestly, it happens to all of us. That intoxication of success ruined Rohit because he closes himself off. But if staying like wet clay is the absolute secret to avoiding a downfall, what does it look like when someone actually uses that wet clay mindset to build unimaginable success?
Part 2. The Inspirational Journey. Young MS Dhoni.
Today, the whole world knows MS Dhoni, or Mahi, as he's affectionately called, as literally one of the greatest cricket captains in history. But get this, as a young boy, he thought his destiny was set in a completely different direction: football. He was the star goalkeeper for his school team, confidently flying through the air to catch a massive football. He had absolutely zero interest in cricket. None. But one day, the school cricket coach, Keshav Bernangier, happened to see Mahi playing, and he was just blown away by his amazing agility and lightning-fast reflexes.
The coach stepped up as a true visionary mentor. He saw a superpower in Mahi that Mahi couldn't even see in himself. So he walks over and asks Mahi to be the wicketkeeper for the cricket team. Mahi was shocked. He had never even touched a cricket ball in his entire life, but Coach Banerjee just said, "You don't know how much potential is hidden inside you. Just try it once." He explained that those fast reflexes used to catch a giant football would be absolutely incredible for catching a tiny leather cricket ball. He just had to be willing to give it a shot.
And here's where it gets really good. Unlike Rohit the sculptor, who got super stubborn, Mahi stayed humble. He stayed exactly like that wet clay. He actually listened to his mentor and took a massive leap of faith, putting on those cricket wicket-keeping gloves for the very first time. Now, it wasn't instantly perfect, okay? He definitely struggled at first. That small, hard ball kept slipping right out of his hands. But he embraced the struggle of learning a completely new sport. He kept practicing, and he never, ever gave up. And because of that willingness to just be a beginner, he became the school's best wicketkeeper.
and eventually a global cricket legend who captained India to not one but 2 World Cup victories.
Part 3. The Actionable Guide, Finding Your Superpower Today.
So how exactly can you go out and find your inner Dhoni? Well, here is their step-by-step guide. Step 1. Try new things. Jump into new activities without fear. Whether it's a new sport, a wild science project, dancing, or painting, you really won't know what you're capable of until you test it out. Step 2. Never say I can't. Seriously, don't give up before you've even made an attempt. Remember Mahi fumbling with that cricket ball at first? The beginning is always the hardest part. And step 3, always listen to mentors. Always value the guidance of your parents, your teachers, and your coaches. A lot of times they actually have a much clearer view of your hidden talents than you do.
Recognize your potential by bravely stepping out of your comfort zone. Maintain that wet clay mindset, stay humble, really listen to the wise people around you, and be brave enough to just be a beginner. So, I'm going to leave you with this one question to think about. What brand new activity are you going to try this week to show the world what you can truly do? Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer. Keep those minds open, and I'll catch you on the next one.